y'all. Welcome to the
Raw University, the college where you get that raw knowledge.
Yeah, y'all. And y'all gonna get some raw today.
Oh my goodness.
Miss Gail.
It's about to be a lot of hurt souls, and we was right.
Lewis.
Something told me something wasn't sitting right with this woman's spirit, y'all.
Confronting her husband all these times.
With an 8-part movie, Harry Potter movie.
Talking up a storm.
And I thought that was weird.
But the girl been lying.
Oh my, what's she lying about?
Lie facing, y'all. She said
that she was what? Getting cheated on by her husband, but she failed to tell us that she was a mistress and her husband was married first.
Oh yes,
my God.
The tables have turned.
And now everyone's in the comment section from yesterday giving her love and admiration to hitting her with all type of Floyd Mayweathers and Mike Tyson lefts and rights.
That cup of karma.
So pretty lady, what should we do right now?
We're gonna press play.
Y'all heard her.
Day for me, because today would have been my 28th wedding anniversary, but you know, life goes on and we're still gonna make it a great day. But I told you all yesterday that there were some things I wanted to share once I got further down with this divorce. But you know, just kind of keep some things in the wrap until that time. But I see where my husband's mistress has gone on to another site, I guess, to explain parts of her side of the story or his side of the story and all that kind of stuff.
What?
So I was like, I want to come on here and be completely transparent and truthful with you guys, because I have nothing to hide. I don't live my life like that, you know. I've not always been perfect. Any of that kind of stuff, not a saint, but this marriage to him.
To mislead
them. Yeah, but she likes to mislead them. Oh, she didn't sound like just the first 8 videos. Whoa, what's our favorite saying?
Whoa, Jamal.
Will you put away the 9?
She's whole capping.
Yes.
She was on there and she was reading up a story.
I told you I found it funny that she was wearing a Chanel Scully in the crib. Like, that was weird. What the hell?
Now she in her little nightgown, got her hair down.
A little bit of degligee, whatever you call that, cleavage showing.
Trying to soften us up a bit.
Yep, because she knows what's about to come later on today and tomorrow. Actually, it already started. We will read a few of the comments in the comment section in about 2 minutes, but we're going to jump right back.
But she a kumakaze, y'all.
She's going to somebody's site and to say that that my husband and I were separated for 2 years, I guess before they hooked up or something like that, but that's not true. They met each other in October of 2019, slept together 8 days later, later 8 days later, because I had the receipts for that, and I didn't find out about any of this stuff until October 22nd, 2022. I'm sorry, October 2022. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, she was telling that you know, that we had been living apart for that long. No, I've been living apart from my husband since November of 2022. And that was after I found out.
Ain't it crazy that she didn't lead off with this story? It would have been a different moment, right? Why didn't she lead off with this?
Him, her, Sheila,
can't believe you, Gail.
Betty, Cassandra.
I'm damn near not feeling bad for the mistress now. I feel bad for the mistress, I mean.
It's a bunch of them, y'all. I can't even go through the whole damn list because it would be like, it's like a DMX song, God bless it. So, but I want to be completely transparent with you all.
This is the biggest grand opening, grand closing you can find.
Back in 1995, gave one of my girlfriends his number.
Oh, here go the tea, y'all.
And to have me to call him. I didn't call him right away, but maybe like 6 weeks later,
he was married.
Her to make sure before I called him, I was like, you know, hey girl, now I'm just gonna call this dude. He not married, and she was like, no, girl, he not married. Called him. He all excited. No, he sets up a date for us like a day or two later. I go to meet him. I walk in and I see something shiny on.
Y'all see how convenient that was, though? Hey, girl, he ain't married, is he? No, he ain't married. Oh, okay. You see how she had to throw that in there? Gail, it's too late. Your credibility, like if you was on the witness stand, it's a shot, Gail. You did an 8-part Harry Potter sequel.
Like, girl.
And you got millions of views on it. It was your only TikTok spread. You clout chased for our hearts. Oh, you about to catch it today.
But you just said earlier in the video that you were separated from your husband Since November
of 2022. It's 2024 and you're telling us backdated story.
What?
It was the start off her TikTok page, like I said.
God.
I can't believe if my wife would tell y'all right now.
She's Brick Lady on TikTok.
Yeah, she's Brick Lady on TikTok.
She's laugh face.
Oh my God,
she's
look at her.
Laugh face.
Gail, how could you?
There's copycats out there. I've referenced this laugh face word term before, y'all.
Yo, y'all women making it harder and harder for y'all to get believed, yo, with the stories that came out last year. And this Gail story, Gail just sat y'all back 40 years, yo.
Wow,
we don't believe nothing no more.
His hand. So as soon as he said his name, I was like, "Is that a fashion statement on your finger?" Because I was like, "I know that's not a wedding ring because I don't deal with married men." And I was like, I asked my girlfriend, "Were you married?" He was like, "Oh, I never told her that I wasn't married, but my wife and I are having problems, and I just wanted to meet you as a friend." And I was like, every man in Atlanta having problems with his wife. I was like, ain't nobody gonna fall for that damn okey doke. Like, that's just like the standard line. He was like, "Well, no," he started reading off his resume and, like he's the president of this company and he saw me and he just thought I was a nice looking girl and he wanted to get to know me. So by this time I'm pissed off because I had driven around there from Decatur at the time to Buckhead. I had like $5 to payday. That was 3 days away. No damn gas in my car and I was hungry. So now all I had at the house was oodles and noodles. So he was like, you can eat dinner.
I wish there was a way she could get fast forward the story, Gail. You done told us so many damn stories. I'm tired of hearing your stories, Gail.
I said, then I'm going home, and that's going to be the end of this. So at the end of the night, he was like, "Well, it was nice meeting you," and all that kind of stuff. And I was like,
I got to sit through it again.
Have a happy life. And he was like, "Well, what if I wasn't married?" And I was like, "I don't know." I said, "I can't answer that." I said, "Whether you were married." I mean, I don't know. I was like, "I don't know you. And, this is not how I get down." So I left. Next day, he sends a big bouquet of flowers. So everybody at my job was like, they knew I had a date that night. They were like, "Did you give him some?" I was like, "No." Like, hell no, I didn't give him none. For some flowers, I was like, hell no. So he calls and was like, "I just thought, we had a nice evening and I'd like to get to know you better or whatever." And I was like, "Dude, you are married." And he was like, "Well, we having issues." And I was like, "Well, maybe if you paid your wife some attention, maybe you all wouldn't. You wouldn't." So didn't matter. He started sending flowers. When I tell you, y'all, he was sending flowers like damn near every day. My office
you accepted them.
I promise you, it looked like a morgue. It smelled like morgue with all them flowers up in there.
So
I told him, I was like, "Dude, we cannot do this." So he was like, "Well, we could go out as friends sometime and have dinner."
And then you gonna
so I was like, "Okay." So after the fourth time I went out with him, I was like, "You know what?" I said, "It's not right."
I can't believe
Gail. Don't know you out with me.
She captured the hearts of millions the last 2 days.
So he was
and
like,
it will all end today.
Like, no.
Oh my God.
Until you file for divorce, don't reach out to me, And I was like, and I can't tell you I'm gonna be here or not, but just you can't do that. So next day he calls and was like, "Oh, you're a challenge. I'm gonna get you. Like, I'm gonna marry you. You're the girl for me. Like, you work hard. You're a single mom. You're doing your thing. And you're gonna be the girl for me." And I was like, "Dude, let it go." So fast forward this story. Of course, he starts to wear me down. He's sending gifts and sending me all these little
girl, he already wore you down.
Right?
When he said he was married, when you knew he was married, and you started giving him counsel.
Yeah. She keep throwing in them little softeners. He wore me down.
You should do what?
Gail, it's over.
To his wife?
It's over, Gail.
He wore you down already.
We already don't like Oprah friend Gail. Gail's is just, I'm sorry. We don't like y'all.
And then what kind of arrangement is this? So you didn't you're giving him advice on how to fix his marriage. So you was positioning yourself to be in his life.
Yeah.
While he had a wife.
Gail is mysterious.
You're acting like you want him to stay with his wife, but meanwhile you're playing the part to be in his life so that
you can
don't stay with his wife.
Yeah, and you can be the new. Yeah,
like.
And you're acting like I gotta beat all these flowers off me and presents that he's sending me. Girl, I just hate this. He's sending me all these gifts and I just can't take it.
Because what's her name ain't the only one. It's been plenty. She just the face of the franchise right now. I'm finding out he got a thing for girls that are 25, 30. That's about the oldest he like him. He damn near about to be 64 years old. But anyway, I digress. So anyway, he was like, so he gets me a pair of diamond earrings. I was like, this is
I'm glad I was right.
I'm serious.
You know what?
I'm glad I was right.
You're the one for me, and she and I.
She created
all of that kind of stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, so I'm young and all that. I'm believing this bullshit.
Yeah. Called what?
You get this little interview right here. And this is what you don't date.
Period.
You know, you got the dating apps where you go, you make your profile so you can get a date.
Yeah.
And find love. No. This is the new forum.
Yeah,
where you upload yourself and you talk about yourself. Okay? Yeah. And you showcase yourself. And we get to see how you should not be on the dating market.
Because like you used to say about the one cartoon, what was the bonkers?
Yeah, bonkers, yeah, totally nuts.
Exactly.
I mean, gone pecans.
Gone pecans loose as a goose.
I mean, a fruity pebble brain.
Yeah, but never knew.
Oh my
Flintstones.
God.
There's the Gail. She labeled this part 8, first wife, but the last one was part 8. The last one was part 8. Oh my God.
8B. 8C.
This shit remind me of a Saw movie.
D-E-F-G.
It's a Saw movie.
H-L-M-N-O-P.
Gail brought out a Saw movie. Let's play a game. She's out here playing a game with us, y'all.
She look like Saw.
Yeah, hell yeah, Billy the Dog Saw. Today, I'm going to give y'all an 8-part story that y'all are going to believe, but at the 8th part, I'm going to flip it and tell y'all that I was the mistress. Like, what the hell? Yeah. That's some scary shit.
Is she gonna say she a man next?
Yeah. Yo, this is a thriller. This is a horror. 2024 is over.
With the first month yet.
It's over.
Got 2 more days.
Wow.
After that, we started to date. Kind of like right around the time, I think he filed for divorce like right around that time. So after that, I'm thinking everything cool. So we go on this trip to New Orleans, first year to Essence Festival. He was like, let me take you to the Essence Festival. And I'm like, okay. So we go, we kicked in, having a good time. Phone rings in a hotel room. I think I picked it up. And I don't know if somebody said something or not, but it was a first class ticket on, they hung up. So he comes in the room, the phone rings again, and then I hear him having this conversation with someone that didn't sound like that, that this relationship was over or whatever. So of course I'm pissed off. So I tear his ass up, and he was like, no, and I told him I wanted a divorce. I hadn't filed yet, but I'm about to file. So I'm furious, y'all, because I'm like, God damn it, here I go again. They got up into some bullshit or something, this kind of stuff. So anyway, he does file. I want to say like the next week or 2. So we, I was like, okay, well,
no, he didn't.
I'm free to, date you right now, but I'm still going to be respectful and all that. Cause, you still got your divorce and stuff going. So their divorce kind of went fairly quickly. I think he filed in like, I don't even know. It was like the fall, but they were divorced by that December. So I'm like, okay then. So in the interim, of course, I'm saying full transparency here. Before the divorce was final, he and I did date. We started dating, and he gave me those earrings, like I said, as a sign.
No, you can't give us full transparency after you've done an 8-part video of not being transparent, and now at the back end you want to tell the truth. This should have been your first video, and then let us decide. But you was playing on us.
Like when in the beginning of your video when you said, I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm a good woman.
Yeah.
And it's that's when we should have heard all this back history.
Yeah, the first wife.
Yeah. Then after you said that, you could have been like, because when I met him, he was married. See, that would have been second.
Yep.
And then third would have been what he did and how everything led up into all that whole story that you wanted to ram about.
But what we didn't know was she was starting her TikTok career off with these series of videos.
Right.
They all have over 1 million or 2 views a piece. It's an 8-story spread. Get this, y'all. They're all over 8 million. If you go on her page, she has no other videos or pictures.
Her divorce settlement.
Yep.
She's getting
the back end. This is called a back end. I'm going to become a TikTok star off of a story that's 2 years old. Y'all remember she said she already had done this in 2022.
spoken of his, like, oh, this is my devotion to you, like, you're gonna be the one. So of course I'm thinking I'm the one with my little dumb self. So okay, all right, so yeah, so that's what I'm just here to let you all know that yeah, I started seeing him before the divorce was final, but at no time did I go in try to destroy his marriage, do any of that. And actually, before we started kicking it like that, I was encouraging him to try to work it out with his wife. I did. I was trying to encourage him to work it out with her. I was like, you have 2 young children. Those children are 2 and 4. You should try to work it out. He was like, ain't no working out. Ain't no going back. You know, she depressed from having the last baby. She won't sleep with me and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's terrible. He was like, yeah, she just been really depressed or whatever, right? But I'm going to come back to that later on. Another story time.
What did I say?
But I'm going to come back with
later on with another story.
See?
Oh my God, we get it now, y'all. I'm glad I held out and I was right. This woman is just clouting on us. She's gonna come with all of these amazing stories from a marriage that don't exist no more.
Yeah.
Oh, but she's gonna make us believe that it's in the present.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's real significant, this little lie he told. So one of the other truths or half truths that Sabrina was saying was that what else did she say? Oh, the airport situation. So she said she didn't get anything kicked off at the airport because she didn't want to, I guess, get in trouble or some shit like that. So I was like, okay. And she was like, oh, she was talking trash about me. And I was like, well, technically, I was talking trash to my husband. And I guess some of it, when you kick a can, some of the trash spill on you. That's just kind of how it is. So, she was like, and I got her, she followed us onto the airplane. I was like, girl, ain't nobody following nobody on no damn airplane. I had a ticket. We all happened to be on the same flight heading to Dallas because he and I used to live in Dallas. Sorry about that, y'all. He and I used to live in Dallas, and
you should have wore that Scully, Gail. You should have wore that Scully, Gail.
Because I knew it was going to be cold in Dallas.
Yeah, we hate Oprah's friend too. We don't like Gail. Gail's is just I don't like Gail's. Y'all weird.
I was like, Mom's done snow. So she sent a text message about I was going to.
But if you
100%
in our friend list and you're a Gail, you're cool.
So the flight attendant came and was like, "Well, this lady saying that you said some things to her," and I was like, I was talking to my husband, and maybe I didn't say some stuff. I was talking to my husband. So anyway, when I see that text message come through, y'all, I had decided anyway. I told the flight attendant, I was like, I gotta get off this plane. I said, can I get off? Because I don't want to get stuck in Dallas if it's going. Good morning, y'all. It is January 29th.
So,
the moral of the story is
unbelievable.
You see this woman is not doing nothing but cloud chasing.
Yep.
She's going
to have 40 stories for us.
She's a TikTok brick lady.
Yep.
Without the brick face. She's lie face.
Oh my God, y'all.
This is the new way
to
crazy. Get a wave of income, guys.
Yep, and a new wave to get stardom and internet fame. Come on with these stories. They know it's easy to get the heart of women, and now those same women that was giving her all that admiration 2 days ago, go into the comments.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
And until further,
bye.